photos of the citizens.
The young master just received news that the young lady was taken to the hospital by her husband.
It might be too late. This man really eloped with his sister after hiding it from the family. Checking the alarm and still going to sell things. The Zhang family dares to mess with the noodles. I won't let him off. Act immediately. Target the noodles. Let's go.
You move!
Doctor, you can start the surgery now. I am your wife. Why are you treating me like this? A husband and wife are like birds in the same forest. When disaster strikes, they fly separately. How can I live if you don't die?
Mom, I'm pregnant. For the sake of the child, can you let me go?
How can a child be more important than my son? You've been living off the Wu family for free for 3 years. This time, you and the child be considered as paying off the debt. Go ahead.
Unexpectedly, in his heart, there was still... Because no one is watching me anymore.
Today, I really don't understand why, even though Wu Hang and I have been together for a long time, why do they keep saying only I can help him pay off his huge debt? Of course, it's because my father needs your kidney to save his life. Do you remember last Friday when I accompanied you to donate blood? Actually, it was to check if your kidney is compatible with my father.
I can help you pay off the debt. I am the first daughter of the Jiangxia family. The Jiang family has 3 daughters. Where did the eldest daughter come from?
You better shut up.
Stop pretending to be emotional. Let's go. And leave the rest to the doctors. Remember, don't give him anesthesia. Let him suffer. The family of the lively young lady. Surely it's a divine intervention. Look at this cornea. I only need the kidney. You can leave afterwards. Can't say it's love, don't speak. Just a little bit of liking.
Smith, everything went smoothly. We have successfully performed a kidney transplant for Mr. Shen. It won't be long for Mr. Shen.
He will be able to see the goods soon. Later, everyone can go to the company to collect a 1 million bonus. The old man has moved to a new street. Say, he needs restoration.
Thank you, miss. How is Jiang Liuer? If nothing unexpected happens, he will die in 10 minutes, with no chance of waking up.
Fu Hao, if you feel sorry for him, you can go inside and accompany him. I don't need you, this man.
Xing'er, you misunderstood. What I meant is that I hope she has no chance of waking up. So you wouldn't dare to leave, right? Hey, if we leave now, what if no one is watching him and he runs away?
Where would someone who is about to die run to? Don't think that just because you handed over your wife's affairs, I will definitely marry you. In a month, the Jiang family in the imperial capital will auction off a piece of land in Qingzhou. Whether our Shen family can acquire it depends on your ability. The Jiang family seems to be the last, and Jiang Ninger, the eldest daughter, is an orphan, so she can't be related to the Jiang family. In Qingzhou, who would dare to enter the city against your Shen family? Qing'er. Even so, we still need to go through the process to prevent others from gossiping. Let's go.
Where is Jiale? Stop! Whose young lady is not allowed to approach the help room? Laughed your dog eyes. Inside are the 3 young masters of the Jiang family, the number 1 family in Longren. The Shen family is left. Don't cause trouble here.
Sorry. Come quickly. Oh dear. Second brother, Triad. Save our sister.
Second brother, her amniotic sac has already been removed.
Play music.
If you come in, I'll kill you. Spare me. I'm just following orders. It has nothing to do with me.
I'm asking you again. The Shen family only wants one kidney.
Why is the cornea missing? Where is the cornea?
Big brother.
There's no time. Their vital signs are weak. We must quickly send them to the hospital on the map for treatment. Otherwise...
Understood whether they live or not. Assistant Lee. Arrange a helicopter. Quickly.
Big brother. Are we just going to ignore them? After they tortured him like this? Who will save little sister?
The Shen family and harmers of little sister. As long as they are still alive in this world, I will make them wish they were dead.
Where are they? Where are they? Hey, can't even watch over someone who's about to die. What use are you? Stop arguing. Let me ask you.
Who is this Jiang Lingzi? I heard from their people that he is the third young master of the top family in Mongolia.
How could Jiang Ziyu come to Qingzhou from the imperial capital for no reason to save someone? After those three came in, I taught you to save your sister.
And then she was rescued.
Qiu Fei was deceived. You don't know about the Jiang family in the capital having only 3 sons. Where did a daughter come from? Get lost.
Hey, Jinga, what if Jiang Ling really comes back to life? Are you scared?
No, I just think someone without ambition, even if they come back to life, won't have the ability to not dream. You should really focus on how to secure the auction a month from now. Hurry up with the land. That piece of land is really important. That piece of land is my family's connection to entering the international market. Our Shen family has been waiting for this opportunity for many years. You and I can't secure it.
Don't come to pick up Qiana. Again, rest assured, in Qingzhou, no one dares to challenge the Shen family.
This piece of land is definitely in our pocket. The Jiang family's auction of land is quite rare. Don't worry, it's not that hard.
The Jiang family, okay, might not really be Jiang. Jiang. Actually, Jiang Ning's influence can be leveraged. Turns out to be right. It's all because my brain is muddled. All thanks to Jiang Ling, that sword. If I see him again, I definitely won't let him off.
Brother, you said that back then I ignored the family's objections, ran away from home, got married. Now I've ended up in this state, neither human nor ghost coming back. If Mom and Dad find out, will they disown me?
No, if Mom and Dad knew about the hardships you faced outside, they'd be heartbroken and wouldn't have time to be upset.
Let's just forget it. When Mom and Dad come back from abroad, don't tell them anything. Well, I don't want to disappoint them, sister.
Don't be afraid. With your brothers here, even if the sky falls, we'll help you handle it. If it weren't for our eldest brother,
I would have already gone up and dealt with that scumbag. Don't worry.
Xiang Miaosheng, I must personally seek revenge on them for what they've done to me.
Lingia, you're back home. You are the eldest daughter of the Zhang family. You can do anything you want to do. Avenge the fallen nation.
Welcome home, young lady. Welcome home, young lady. Welcome home, young lady.
Big brother. Second brother. All 3 of you.
That's great. Li Yang, your eyesight has recovered.
The young lady's eyesight has indeed recovered, but unfortunately, the child in her womb and her kidneys cannot be saved. it may be very difficult for her to conceive again in the future.
Aren't you the best doctor in the Dragon Kingdom? Zhang Jiayang, what use are you? I did my best.
Get out.
I wish I could never be a mother in my life. It can make him live forever, be a father and son in this lifetime.
Assistant Lee, what have the Shen family and Wu Hao been up to recently? The Shen family is determined to win this land auction. Dream on.
She hurt my sister, and I want her to pay with blood.
This DB auction is a perfect opportunity for revenge. Big brother.
I was thinking if we could temporarily keep our identities a secret. I want to give them, big surprise. Don't worry. The people at the Qingzhou branch aren't high enough in rank and haven't seen the three of us, so we can definitely keep it confidential.
The auction is about to start, so when are we allowed to go in? The big shots haven't arrived. Wait, who else is above our Shen family? We've been notified by the Zhang Group headquarters in the capital that only when the big shots arrive can others enter, especially those with the surname Wu and Shen.
It's the Zhang family's territory, and the Shen family dare not offend them. Wait.
This is Zhanglinga. What a coincidence. Meeting again. Are you surprised to see that I'm not dead?
Great. I was just worried about not finding you. And here you are. I think this floor...
How rude. Stay away from our young lady.
Xiangling, you've grown some skills. Knowing not to be a bodyguard. Don't waste words with you.
The auction has ended.
Assistant Lee, let's go in. Hey, wait a minute. This is a special land auction. What are you going in for? They're here to buy land. Surely they didn't come all the way just to pick up.
With someone like you, buying land, no matter how I am. I'm not as poor and useless as you.
You, hey, Zhang Yue, I think you're crazy. A piece of land here sells for $1 billion.
What I used to buy is none of your business anyway. I have none.
I think you've been driven crazy by us talking nonsense here. With only one kidney left, you can't even stand up. Life must be tough for you.
Don't worry. I'll settle the score with you bit by bit.
Settle accounts with the Shen family. You think you're worthy, with your status. Compared to the Shen family, you're just a shoe.
Zhang Ninger, you and I, after all, lived together for 3 years. I know very well what you're capable of. So don't try to make your presence felt among us with shots.
What big shot? You think you're worthy. Back then, you were ruthless enough to harm your own wife, child, just to become the Shen family's son-in. You're an ungrateful scoundrel. I think they owe you a beating.
Just try and see who dares to lay a finger on him.
You poor girl. How can you compare to Miss Shen? My son is now the president of the most promising company in Qingzhou. Not someone you can reach. Me reaching for your son. You really know how to flatter yourself by putting gold on my son's face.
Honored guest, please come in.
Are you blind? You let him and that poor woman in as honored guests. Now that the important people have entered, you can go in.
What do you mean by that? Are you treating us like Zhanglin's lackeys? If you don't want to come in, then get law.
All right, this is important. Let's go.
Just you wait.
The real estate auction begins. Base price $1 billion and each bid at least $1 billion.
Zhangling, aren't you going to bid? Make an offer. I get it.
Are you unable to bid because you have no money? Don't worry. I'll only bid higher than you.
Courting death.
I bid 12 billion, 20 billion. This lady bids 20 billion. Is there anyone who can bid higher?
Miss, are you crazy? This piece of land is worth at most 1.5 billion. What are you shouting for? Our young lady doesn't lack money. She can bid however she wants. You, a poor woman hired temporarily. Do you really have a say here? Sit down.
Still worried about losing face. Since they require capital verification here, would they dare to bid if they didn't have it? Bid 2.5 billion, or let your master make the offer. If a dog doesn't have money, it shouldn't try to show off. Jiang Liar, I don't know where your money comes from, but as long as I'm here, it doesn't matter how much you say. Really? 10 billion. What? 10 billion? Impossible.
Hey, Officer Khan, there's a woman shouting random prices here. Why don't you quickly find someone to kick her out? Sir, you just need to decide if you want to bid higher. If this lady wins the bid and doesn't pay, we will handle it.
Come on, Janta. I want to see how you die later.
Why? Can't you afford to bid anymore?
Don't provoke. If you want to die, I'm not going with you.
If there are no higher bids, this land goes to the lady.
Take care. I bid 20 billion. Tingir, she's fallen for that woman's trick. She's just here to cause trouble. This piece of land is of great significance to the Shen family. I can't allow any risk. Even if I lose everything, I must secure it.
Zhenglin, didn't we just take one of your kidneys? You're not dead. And in the future, can't you live with my son? You're causing trouble. What are you after in this life?
He's not. I will remember what you did to me for a lifetime. You will never have peace.
If you cause trouble, the auction won't end quietly. Whoever's causing trouble here, throw them out. So aren't you going to drop the hammer quickly and stop him from causing more trouble? Miss Zhang, are you going to raise the bid?
Why not raise it? Even if you dismantle your entire body and sell it, you probably can't gather 200 billion.
The young master and young lady instructed about this land before leaving. It was specifically left for you by the master and madam. You can go out without worry. Don't worry about your sister's son.
Who said I'm not raising the bid? I'll offer 500 billion.
I offer 50 billion.
Here's Jiang, determined to oppose my Shen family today. If you don't have money, you can just back out. It's no big deal. Let's see. How you handle getting hurt later? I won't raise the bid anymore. Just won't.
I thought your Shen family was so rich.
Surprised, aren't you? The first time, right? You think you can compete with us? But you're still too inexperienced. I really want to see how you guys will come up with that 50 billion later.
Yes, this piece of land is yours. Please make a payment of 50 billion on the spot.
Swipe the card.
Sir, the balance on the card is insufficient.
This is hilarious. Did your auction really think this poor woman could come up with that much money?
You brat! Keep being arrogant!
You've reached 50 billion. It's really funny. Everyone in Qingzhou must know by now. I'll give you a chance to kneel down and admit your mistake.
If I'm in a good mood, I might even give you a dignified death. Miss Dong, I'm sorry. I took the wrong card. The card the young master gave me is in the car. I'll go get it now.
Your bodyguard is quite the actor. Xianglinger, why do you insist on coming out to discuss people when you're already like this? Wouldn't it be better if you just died?
In a moment, I'll dig out your tendons. As my pledge to enter the Shen family. Are you looking forward to it?
It seems I must have been blind. To insist on marrying you.
Try saying that to me again.
You girl! Marrying my son is a blessing you earn. What is a blessing?
Is it a misfortune to be harmed by your son? Or is it a blessing that your son personally killed my unborn child? But you weren't entirely wrong. Otherwise, I wouldn't have seen the truth so early.
Looking for death? Are you? Today? I'll make sure you die. I'll make sure you die today.
Stop!
What are you doing? Dare not hit my sister in front of me. Are you tired of living?
Swipe the card.
Card swiped successfully.
Once Linger signs, this land will be yours alone. That's impossible.
What are you doing, Wu Hao? The things you tried so hard to get, I can obtain effortlessly. Quite unexpected.
It's impossible.
You were an orphan without parents since childhood. Where did you get so much money? When I married you, I severed ties with my family. But the Zhang Lina, who became poor for love, is already dead. You killed him with your own hands. Recklessness aside, it will disperse. Browsing the dreamlike dream begins. This is the first step. I will let you watch the Shen family fall into ruin. Step by step. Why so brilliant? I will slowly torment you. Kneel down and beg me. Why?
Xiaolinger, you're dreaming. I will never kneel to you in this lifetime.
What's the use of frenzy? The most important thing now is to get land back.
Son, I have a plan to get this land back, and we won't have to spend a penny. I have a plan to get this land back without us spending a penny. Isn't Zhang Yuer still not divorced from me? Tomorrow, I'll find a lawyer to sue him for divorce. This land is currently our joint property. Once the divorce is finalized, everything he owns will be ours.
Once this is done, we'll get engaged. Good points are ahead. Wait for my good news.
Sister, you've secured the land, which is like cutting off one of the Shen family's legs. What's your next plan?
I want to cut off all the financial sources of the Shen and Wu families. You assist my sister in handling this. And I must lend you a hand too. Yesterday, I almost wanted to tear that lousy man apart myself.
Zhang Liner, I need to meet you now. Get to my company immediately.
Third brother. He asked me to meet him tomorrow. Come with me. Don't answer.
Let's go.
Brother, I'll handle it myself. Later, you just watch.
Oh, dear wife.
Being so cautious, even when returning to your own home and bringing 3 friends. But how much did it cost to hire people wearing sunglasses and acting all high and mighty in this room? They are my real brothers, not the kind of people you can talk about. However, It doesn't matter who you bring today.
Lawyer Wang, tell me, Mr. Wu has entrusted me to file for divorce. From you.
This is written in great detail. In the property division section, Miss Zhang, take a look.
Think about it. However, your unilateral refusal is of no use. When the verdict is announced, it will be the same. Miss Jiang, Mr. Wu's demands are very simple.
That is to equally divide the marital property, which is reasonable and fair, and will eventually be decided by the court.
You have nothing. And now I also have nothing.
Hey, that's not right, you know. Have that piece of land you just acquired, and I should get half of it. The land you just acquired, you need to share half with me for these 3 years.
The Wu family has always treated you well. It's time for you to repay us.
What's so hard about giving up a piece of worthless land? Wasn't it you who took advantage of my sister? If my sister doesn't settle this score with you, I will, you dead girl, making you find 3 random men to shut you up.
1 kidney, in exchange for Miss Shen repaying a debt of 10 billion for the Wu family. Isn't it worth it? With the economy developed, can't you also borrow, old thing? Looking for death.
How about I give you 10 billion, and you give me your kidney? Does that work for you?
Third brother, don't try to reason with light. It won't work.
Considering we were once married, I'll give you 3 days to prepare the land transfer document for me. Otherwise, I'll have to sue you.
Fine. I'm waiting for your lawsuit. You dead girl. Don't take kindness for granted. We're not negotiating with you. We're informing you that we've received your notice. Bring it on.
So, Mr. Wu, if you want to take possession of this land, you must have Miss Jiang commit adultery and secure the hostage. Make him leave with nothing. Otherwise, we can't win the car. Right? Yes.
Leave it to me. The young master is ready. Go up there. And remember to leave him breathing. Don't kill him.
Brother, didn't you promise me that I could take revenge myself?
Don't worry. Sister, let your brothers vent their anger first. Otherwise, we'll really be hurt internally, by that fence.
Sister, Big Brother has given you a new identity. Zhou Zheng, the person in charge of Jingzhou, will assist you, making it easier for you to handle things. Now.
Thank you, 3 brothers. I will make them regret it.
Get him. Break his leg. Be careful not to kill him. Old man, if you say one more word, I'll hit you too.
How much did he pay you?
I'll pay 10 times that.
Please, I'm begging you. Let him go, okay?
Haven't you eaten? How can he still talk? Beat him to death for me. 20 times, 30 times. I'm telling you, this is all your own doing.
You've offended our young lady, and you'll have hard days ahead. Let's go.
Zhenglinger, stand right there for me.
Miss Jin, are you looking for me?
Organize a conference under the name of Zhang Group's Qingzhou office. I want to cut off all economic ties with the Shen and Wu families. Naturally, does the young lady of the Shen and Wu families need money this time? Of course. They are the main characters this time, and I've prepared a big gift for them.
It hurts so much, Miss Shen, you have to avenge my son. Not that dead girl, Jianglin.
Mom, you don't need to get involved in this matter. I can handle it myself. You've been beaten up like this, yet you're still so stubborn.
Besides, you're about to become the son-in-law of the Shen family. So what's wrong with helping out your own family? Don't listen to my mom's nonsense. You really don't need to get involved in this matter. Wu Hao, 3 days later, at the Jiang Group's Qinzhou office.
A business exchange is going to be held, and the Shen family needs this piece of land to cooperate with others. Before that, if you can't handle Jiang Ninger, don't expect to see her again.
I definitely won't let you down today.
Son, listen to your mom. Let's focus on recovering first.
Mom! We can't let Miss Shen down again. Or both of us. We'll be doomed. Jiang Liu. He must die.
Miss, this is the construction site you just acquired. Are you really planning to inspect it alone? What if...
They are desperate and dangerous. Since I've decided to take revenge myself, I'm not afraid of their retaliation. Don't worry, you can go back. I'll be fine on my own.
The CEO's daughter has been kidnapped. Assistant Lee.
Big brother, has something happened to our sister? Our little sister has been taken away. They're asking for trouble. This must be something serious. It's Shenjiang and the Wu family, big brother. This time we have to take them down.
The young lady was kidnapped at the construction site. Find out for me. I want the location within 3 minutes.
Yes.
Wu Hang, you called us over just to see the volunteer teaching.
Don't worry. The real show is yet to come. Just wait and see. Stop struggling. I remember this is a blind spot. Can't open it.
Wu Hao, why did you bring me here? Do you want to give me another kidney?
No, no, no. You are more valuable alive now. Just think about that land worth 50 billion in your hands. That dead girl dared to send someone to break my son's leg. Today I'm going to peel a layer of skin off you.
Break his leg. He's green. I really should have let my brothers just kill him.
What a pity. There's no chance anymore. Color bells. Don't blame me for not considering old ties. I'm giving you one last chance. As long as you sign the divorce agreement and give me the land, I promise to let you leave here intact. Walk out from here.
With your behavior, if I sign, you are even less likely to spare that dead girl.
Do you think not signing will solve anything? We have plenty of ways to torment you.
A day as a couple, 100 days of grace. I don't want to push things to the extreme. Don't force me.
If you want me to sign, you can give me back the land. And I'll sign immediately.
Is it okay if 36 dies?
Once something is in the hands of my Shen family, there's no way it's going back. Even my own organs have become your possessions. If you really want my kidney, you can have it. All right. If you Ngotao 100 times on the ground for me, I'll give you the land. Are you forcing me to take action against you? Do you really think a useless person like you can become the son-in-law of the Shen family?
Don't you think he's just using you? Zhang Liu, you shouldn't speak recklessly. My good brother is sincere. Once you divorce and vacate the position, he will naturally get engaged to Hyoje.
That's right. Jinger, I agree. A long time ago. If it weren't for you getting in the way, I would already be part of the Shen family by now.
My goodness, you're really foolish. If Shenlong King truly loved you, he should have married you immediately. After getting the kidney. Shut up.
I won't allow you to say that, Chinga.
The Shen family is in Qingzhou. They are a prestigious family, and everything has to follow the proper procedures. What's wrong with me waiting a few more days?
Besides, Chinga and I have already slept together.
How do you know he's only sleeping with you? When he's not with you, you know what he's doing. That's enough.
And stop trying to sow discord here. Hurry up and sign the divorce papers for me. I'm telling you, my patience is running out.
But it's impossible for me to sign. Unless you kill me.
You're forcing me. Come on.
So, what should we do next? I don't need to teach you, right? Don't worry, I'm a professional.
If it overflows, it goes beyond the duty. What will I think of? What will I think of? What will I think of? What will I think of?
How about it? How is my method?
It's important. Chinga, in a moment we'll take pictures of the evidence of her affair.
This way, he can leave with nothing, and that piece of land will be ours. Very good. You've finally done something that satisfies me. I will definitely praise you well in front of the old master.
No one but you can be the son-in-law of the Shen family. Miss Shen, rest assured, once my son joins the Shen family, he will definitely assist you well.
Wow! You really are giving yourself.
You're about to no longer be my wife, so who you sleep with has nothing to do with me.
Miss Zhang, no matter what you say to me, I'll return it to you. How many men have you slept with? Who would even know?
Ma, Chinga, you guys go back to the company and wait for me. I'm afraid this scene later on will be too dirty, all right?
Then I'll wait for your news.
Let's begin.
Well, forget it!
You are not actually my girlfriend, and I am not your girlfriend. By doing this, you gain nothing. You only make me...
Anyway, I don't need it anymore. I have a new choice, and soon I'll have endless wealth and glory.
God, it's true. I am the eldest daughter of the Zhang family. I was married and pregnant.
Later, I thought of endless wealth.
Committing the crime of killing one's wife and child.
You almost made me hate myself. Stop painting a rosy picture for me. I'll save my energy for my poor wife. Hurry up and hit. Take off my brother's clothes. Take off. 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 Take off.
If you dare to move, my sister doesn't want to live anymore.
I'm standing here. I'm telling you, if you take one more step, I'll kill your sister. You bastard. And I'll kill you.
You okay, sister?
Brother, you finally came. Don't worry.
Nothing brothers can't handle.
Aha! Big brother? What should we do with this bastard? Sister, you decide.
Linger. I know I was wrong. Can you forgive me and ask your brothers to let me go, please?
Brother, I don't want him to be such a... dirty your hands.
Then quickly ask your brothers to let me go. I promise. I won't bother you anymore, big brother.
The doctor said I can never be a mother again. I want to make sure I'm okay in the future. Never be a father again.
What do you mean,
Understood.
Third brother, didn't you say you always wanted to avenge our sister?
It's your turn to regret. I was wrong. I've tolerated you for a long time. Let it go!
Let's go home. Go home.
What?
Miss, I'm afraid Mr. Wu won't be able to trust anyone anymore.
No! Are you lying to me? Yes.
Didn't my son just get beaten up? How could it be that serious? Right, doctor? Say something, please.
It's not that you can't find a place in Kaohsiung to treat it, but there's no way. I don't have time to deal with trivial matters. The exchange meeting is tomorrow, and you don't have much time left. Chinger, trust me, I will definitely help you get those 4 or 5 pieces of land.
Zhang Linga, it's all your fault that I'm in this situation. If I can't get into the Shen family, you won't have to go to hell. With me, son. But that woman has 3 men backing her. We don't care who she is. This time, find someone to burn her directly.
I will absolutely not give him another chance.
Brother Wu, our people, have discovered that Zhang Linga has gone to the construction site again. Whoever is with him, just wait for me. I'm coming over right now.
Ah, you're here. Let's go.
Stop! I'm fine, but what you did never ceases to surprise me, coming to find me again so soon.
Today I'll finish you off. Did you go to the hospital to check your injuries? What did the doctor say? Shut up. Isn't it all the same?
You can't run now. Surround him for me.
Wu Hang, do you know why I dared to come here alone? Actually, I knew long ago that you had people watching me. Zhang Linger, stop pretending. You just want to stall for time, waiting for your 3 useless brothers to come save you.
I brought so many people today. Can't escape. Come over here! Oh, who are you trying to scare? We've lived together for 3 years. I know your personality. I understand you very well. Stop bluffing here.
Stop!
Surround them. If you want to die, then throw away the weapons in your hands. Who's paying you? Even if I pay double for injuries, we all have families to support, right? You don't want to risk your life for a little money. Hoo-ha, whatever they're paying you, I'll pay 10 times more. Do you even keep your promises? Trusting a scumbag like you, your credibility must have been eaten by a dog long ago.
Zhang Ning, I'm telling you, you can't be so ruthless in your actions. Old Master Shen received your kidney, and he's about to recover. You took his land, and the consequences will be more severe than they are now, do you understand?
Old Master Shen.
The one who took my kidney. Yeah, that's right. Old Master Shen. He's the real deal. Listen, I'm telling you, taking his land is like crossing the line in Qingzhou. Fine.
I'll be waiting for you.
Let go, let go.
Jinger, you're here.
You really are useless. You failed 3 times in a row and got beaten like a dog. Why aren't you dead yet?
Give me one more chance, and I'll definitely help you secure that piece.
There's no time. The exchange meeting is tomorrow morning. Do you want me, Shen family, to cooperate with others?
Isn't the Shen family the number 1 in Qingzhou? Who would dare not give face to the Shen family at the exchange meeting? Even without the land, they would still rush to cooperate with the Shen family. What do you know?
This time, the exchange meeting is personally hosted by the president of the Zhang Group,
Do you think the Shen family will still be the center of attention?
How is that possible? For such small matters. Doesn't the Jiang group usually send a representative? How would I know?
I'm not the big news of the Jiang group.
Chinga, just give me one more chance. I swear. At tomorrow's exchange meeting, I will do everything I can to help Aunt secure the cooperation.
You, useless as you are, just watch from the side. This time, your father will personally handle it.
I haven't seen this beautiful lady in Qingzhou. Which family is she related to? She's the abandoned wife of the Wu family. Such a beauty being abandoned is truly a waste.
Mr. Shen, I heard that you found a suitable kidney donor and have recovered. That's truly wonderful news. Thank you. Thank you.
With you in Qingzhou, surpassing the Jiang group of the imperial capital is just around the corner. Ha ha ha.
Gentlemen, you're being too modest. How can our Shen family compare to your Jiang family? If you need us to strengthen our ties, I would be quite willing. Mr. Chen, you're joking. We're just grateful to have a chance to benefit under your leadership. Come on, everyone. Let's get started. I won't stand on ceremony.
Stop right there. Where did this little girl come from? This seat is reserved for Mr. Shen. Do you think someone like you can sit here? Zhang Linger, you dare to show up? Watch me deal with you.
Zhang Ning is such a good brother again.
Scumbag. My 3 brothers said they'll beat you up every time they see you from now on.
Wretched girl. If anything happens to my son, I'll fight you to the death. Just wait.
You useless thing. Can't you stand up quickly? Is this the kind of occasion where you can mess around?
Think no one lives here.
This is about his test paper. His name is Xiangli.
Girl, there are very few people like you who ignore contributions. Go ahead. Tell me what you want. I'll give it to you.
Is what you said true, little girl?
Old Shen in Qingzhou has always been decisive. Everyone can see that. How could you doubt him?
The little girl used a kidney to negotiate terms with old Shen. This is quite an opportunity. You should make the most of it.
Shut up. Or why don't you two go donate a kidney? Yeah. And see if you want this opportunity. Jiang Linga. I'm warning you, gather your unrealistic ideas, or you'll anger old Shen.
Even I'm going to be implicated by you, silly girl. Quickly tell Shen that you don't want any. That donating a kidney is an honor with Shen. Interesting. Girl.
Once you've made up your mind, let the old man know. Now please step aside and let me sit down. I've made up my mind.
I don't want anything. I want yours. What did you say? I said, give me back my kidney.
Zhang Yu, madness is this? Hurry up and apologize to my father? Trying to get me killed? Wu Jia, hurry up and shoot Neil down.
You little brat. Do you believe I'll tear your mouth apart? Little girl, if Mr. Shen wants something from you, it's because he values you. Don't give yourself airs.
I'm giving you one last chance to sincerely say this line.
Ridiculous. You just said you would agree to any condition I proposed. Why pretend if you can't deliver? You're just like Wu Hao. How can I compare to Mr. Shen? Even if there's no difference, this old man isn't much better than you.
My father let you ride the bridge line because he didn't want to take advantage of you. Otherwise, with your ordinary status, you'd never dream of competing with the Shen family in this lifetime. This is a business exchange meeting. Who invited that Wu Shui and that little girl here?
What right does he have to stand at such a meeting? After this matter is over, you all better give me an explanation. You old fool.
Are you saying you don't intend to return my kidney? Get out of the way.
This matter ends here. You no longer have a chance here, Zhang. Jiangling crazy? It's the Shen family, prestigious in Qingzhou.
Open your eyes wide and take a good look.
I see clearly. It's the Shen family that took what was left from me. That's right. Is there a problem with me making him sit on the ground? I'll give you one more chance. Stand up for me, and I'll give you one last chance to return what you took. Give it back to me. How dare you? Even if you have a terminal illness, you should stay at home and wait to die instead of coming out to harm others. That's your fault.
All right. Back. Then in the hospital, I should have killed that wretched girl. With one stab. Kneel down quickly.
Apologize to old Master Shen. Do not drag down the Wu family with you.
Should be you kneeling and apologizing to me?
He'll blow myself up.
Old man Shen, I'll give you one last chance to return the kidney to me yourself. Or should I come and take it myself? After all these years.
I've never seen such an interesting girl. Why don't you come and take it yourself? All right. People in Qingzhou, don't mess with my wife.
Yours hasn't even been born yet. Huh? What are you? It's enough that she's my sister.
Dad, those 3 thugs, Jiang Leo's brothers, auctioning off the hospital. To save people have nothing to do with him.
President Jiang.
My sister's kidney is here, right?
Miss Jiang. I'm Shen Jiang. There's a dish. I beg you to let it go, you know.
Sister, get up quickly. Who is he? Why are you kneeling to him?
Shut up.
He is Jiang Chen from the Jiang group. Get lost, I'll kneel.
He, Mingyu, is Zhang Linger's brother. How could he be President Jiang? I don't believe it. Zhang Ling, speak up. You said your brother is just an ordinary person, not some president. Brother, look, they still don't believe it.
Daughter-in-law, don't be late. My heart can't take it. I don't have the ability to be your daughter-in-law.
Talk nonsense.
I'll return the sanctuary to you, and whatever compensation you want, I'll give it to you. Xiqiong, can your brother let us go, please?
I will come back on my own. Today, I have more important things to do.
2.3D. It's time to prove my sister's identity.
Old thing. I'll settle the score with you later.
Shuat is my Jiang Chuan's biological sister, the eldest daughter of the Jiang family in the imperial capital. Bullying her is opposing my Jiang family in the imperial capital. We, the 3 brothers of the Jiang family, will never let it go. Did you all hear that?
Everyone can check if their family's account has just received funds from the Jiang group. This is my gift for returning to the Jiang family. 1 billion, for each family.
We received 1 billion.
Now, does anyone still doubt my identity?
I would like to be friends with the eldest daughter.
Impossible. This can't be real.
I must be dreaming.
Scumbag, are you satisfied with this result?
Tell me this money isn't real. Son!
If I had known the woman you found was this wealthy. Why bother with the He and Shen families?
It was him. He told me he could save my father. It has nothing to do with me. Will my 3 brothers support me no matter what? I do.
Yes, little sister.
especially when it's time for revenge.
The brothers are all here. I will use, from today onwards, everyone is forbidden to cooperate with the Shen family or the Wu family. Otherwise, you will be opposing the Jiang family of imperial capital and will forever remain in Qingzhou.
The eldest miss is ultimately
doomed to die.
If only I had realized this earlier. Why did I do it in the first place? I regret it. Shen Luoqing, I told you long ago.
I will personally take back what I lost. Do you accept this, Miss Jiang? I'm sorry. I was wrong.
I am willing to bear all the consequences. Second brother.
Which kidney? From the deep sea.
Full sister grown up.
Take them. Away, no. No! When you hurt my sister?
Why didn't you think of these things? If you stay honest, you'll be next.
I know you still love me, right? You know I was wrong, and I will definitely treat you well in the future. I would pamper you like a princess. Okay, will you forgive me, please?
Daughter-in-law! Kneel down, I beg you. Will you come home with us? I promise, as long as you come back. From now on, your love life will never appear again. I will live a good life from now on, okay?
How can you still have the face to say such things? Have you quickly forgotten how you mistreated my sister?
Oh, no.
Take these two away. My brother told me to handle it. 3 years ago, I was still the eldest daughter of the Jiang family, all to marry you. I hid my identity and severed all ties with my family. And what did you do? All for 100 billion. You forcibly sold my kidney to someone else, disregarded the life of the child in my womb, and even took my corneas. In your heart, am I truly your wife, or just an animal for you to butcher?
Listen to me, teacher. If I didn't pay back that money, they would have killed me. I'm not afraid of dying. I'm worried about you. I also did that foolish thing. Oh, forgive me, and because of you, I will.
Even now, you remain stubbornly ignorant, utterly hopeless.
Hit me, as much as you want to vent your anger, but my love for you will never change.
Wu Hao, haven't you said this to me dozens of times already? Your heart really does change easily.
Shut up! What I had with you was just an act. If you couldn't help me repay that 10 billion, I wouldn't have been with you at all. Lingir, don't listen to this nonsense. We've been married and living together for 3 years. It definitely won't be ruined by this bad woman, right?
Do you have anything else to say? I was almost moved to tears by him. But you two, I can only choose to forgive one.
Wu Hao was sleeping with me just a game for you too. I did the math. Over the year, it must have been dozens of times, right? You can ask Zhang Lier.
Was it just a game? Indeed, this infidelity is unforgivable. I will poison you, Wu Hao. From the day you hurt me, I will never forgive. Don't waste your efforts.
Why didn't you tell me your identity back then? If I had known who you were, I definitely wouldn't have done those things to hurt you.
Would you have believed me if I told you at that time?
You clearly had so many ways to prove your identity. Why did you choose that moment? How could I believe you then?
Does my identity matter? Even if I'm not the eldest daughter of the Jiang family, I'm still your own. How could you do something so despicable?
Lear? I built everything from scratch. It wasn't easy. To have fought to this point today, I can't give up.
If you had used your identity to help me rise smoothly back then, would our relationship have developed into what it is today?
No. You really make me feel sick.
My wife. Let's be fair. My son works so hard.
It's all to ensure you can live a good life. Now you've become the eldest daughter of the Jiang family, and our family's future.
This will be even better. Let's go home and stop talking, okay?
If I weren't the eldest daughter of the Jiang family, I would have been harmed by you long ago. How could there be a good life with your son?
Right now, this is clearly an opportunity given to me by the young man to repent.
I will keep begging you until you forgive me. It's too late. Even if God gives you a chance, I won't. For 30...
No, let me go. I and your family's eldest daughter are one family. She is my wife. Let go and take them to where they should be.
The law is fair. We will not shield a bad person.
Sister, congratulations on finally getting your revenge.
Thank you to my 3 brothers for giving me a chance to be reborn.
Great. The doctor said that you have recovered very well, and you are fully capable of having children again, now that your kidney has returned. Next.
What do I want to do? Well, of course, I want to manage the new company my brother gave me and make it the #1 in Qingzhou.
Good. Ambitious, truly worthy of being the eldest daughter of the Jiang family. Unlike the second and third siblings, you're much better than them, big brother.
Why are you always talking bad about us behind our sister's back? How can you be an elder brother like this?
You really look down on the 2 of us, huh? Oh, I love drinking the most. Well, think about it. When our sister was in the hospital, you 2 were nowhere to be seen. So what are you doing here now? Of course, it's to take our sister to a matchmaking event.
Matchmaking? Yes. Second brother, and I've been looking for over a month and finally found a good man for you. Plus, he is your childhood friend, so you won't have to worry about anyone bullying you. I don't want to go on a matchmaking date.
Quick, tell us who it is. Oh, it's that snotty kid we used to play with. The young master of the Liu family from the capital, Liu Yu. Hello, Brother Liu. Wow, your chest is really impressive.
Right.
校长. You're really cool.